Good morning, viewers. You're watching Savera Morning Bulletin with me, Vidhi Joshi. External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar on Wednesday held delegation-level talks with his German counterpart Johann Wedeful, who is an official visit to India. The two leaders discussed strengthening the strategic partnership between the two nations, covering key areas such as economy, climate change, defense, and technology cooperation. In a significant boost to tourism in Uttarakhand, the National Highways Logistics Management Limited has signed an agreement with the Uttarakhand Tourism Department for the redevelopment of two ropeway projects worth Rs 6,800 crore. The National Highways Logistics Management Limited serves as a special purpose vehicle under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. A village located in Kerala's Palakkad district has drawn attention after a man allegedly chopped off the legs of a pit bull that had reportedly attacked locals and even he fatally mauled another pet dog. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Wednesday chaired a crucial meeting with Bharatiya Janata Party leaders of Bihar in view of the upcoming assembly elections in the state. The meeting was attended by Deputy Chief Ministers Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Sinha, BJP National General Secretary Vinod Taute and other senior leaders of the party. In her first public comments since being suspended from the Bharat Rashtra Samiti, Kavita said she is resigning from BRS and submitting her MLC resignation letter to the Council Speaker. Kavita said she has remained committed to public causes ever since her release from Tihar jail earlier this year. At least 4 people were killed and 3 others went missing after a portion of a small dam collapsed and triggered a flash flood in Chhattisgarh's Balrampur district, officials said on Wednesday. 4 persons, including a woman and her mother-in-law, died while they were sleeping in their homes. 3 persons remain missing and a search operation is underway, a government official said. An unruly passenger on Indigo flight 6C6571 operating from Delhi to Kolkata on September 1 created a disturbance on board. The passenger, reportedly under the influence of alcohol, misbehaved with the cabin crew and disturbed fellow travellers during the flight. Heavy rains have wreaked havoc in Himachal Pradesh. 5 people were killed in house collapse incidents amid torrential rains and flash floods in the state on Tuesday, blocking 1,337 roads, including 4 national highways, officials said. After nearly 18 years behind bars, notorious underworld don Arun Gavli has been granted bail by the Supreme Court in a murder case dating back to 2007. Gavli was convicted for the killing of Mumbai Shiv Sena corporator Kamalakar Jamsandekar. The Supreme Court took into account Gavli's advanced age, now 76, and the lengthy duration of his incarceration, deciding that continued detention was no longer necessary while his appeal is pending. The ongoing Maratha quota row took a dramatic turn on Wednesday as senior NCP leader and Minister Chhagan Bhujbal expressed his displeasure over the issue. As per the information, Bhujbal walked out of the state cabinet meeting at Shahidri guest house, making his resentment towards the government's decision on the quota clear. A 28-year-old woman died by suicide in the Bengaluru over allegedly dowry harassment and her husband's extramarital affair, police officials said on Wednesday. The police have arrested the husband in connection with the case. The Indian government issued a notification under the Immigration and Foreigners Act 2024 effective from September 1, 2025. This policy exempts non-Muslim minorities, Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan who entered India on or before December 31, 2024 due to religious persecution or fear thereof from penal action. Well-known director, actor, writer and producer Nandita Das is all set to head to the prestigious Bulletin Film Festival, where she will be a part of the jury panel this year. Taking to her Instagram page to make the announcement, the actress wrote, "Excited to be back in Bulletin, one of my favorite film festivals in the world and the best in all of Asia. But this time, I'm not going as an actor, director or an awardee. I am on the jury." Virat Kohli has reflected on the turn of events of June 4 when the city of Bengaluru's most awaited day turned tragic as a stampede claimed the lives of 11 people during Royal Challengers Bengaluru's maiden IPL title celebration. Kohli, whose long-awaited maiden franchise trophy in the cash-rich league, claimed the loss of the city is a part of the team's story now and will move forward with responsibility. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi aims to develop a resilient domestic chip manufacturing ecosystem and reduce imports of the vital technology, semiconductor equipment manufacturer ASML Holding NV, a global leader in semiconductor lithography, has made a strong pitch for business in the nation. Congress General Secretary and Wayanad MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on Wednesday welcomed the long-awaited approval for Government Medical College in Wayanad, calling it a major milestone for the region. The National Medical Commission has sanctioned new medical colleges in both Wayanad and Kasaragod. India is one of the best performing G20 nations in meeting sustainability commitments. This was said by Union Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal at CII's 20th Global Sustainability Summit in New Delhi, according to the statement from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnav on Tuesday said that the upcoming phase of India's semiconductor initiative will focus significantly on supporting full product development, including chipsets that are designed in India with IP rights residing in the nation and products developed by companies incorporated in India. At least 14 people were killed and 35 others injured in a massive blast at a public rally of the Balochistan National Party in Quetta, local media reported. Communication and connectivity issues are major challenges being faced by the humanitarian aid workers in the earthquake-hit provinces of Afghanistan, according to the United Nations. Meanwhile, members of the Hindu and Sikh communities from Afghanistan have pooled in their resources to send relief material for the earthquake-affected victims in the eastern provinces of the country, added reports. The Punjab and Haryana High Court granted regular bail to Aam Aadmi Party MLA from Jalandhar Central Raman Arora and Assistant Town Planner Sukhdev Vashisht in a corruption case. Both the individuals who were arrested by the Punjab Vigilance Bureau on May 23 and 14, 2025 respectively for their alleged involvement in extortion racket received bail following a hearing of their petitions on the same day. On September 3, 2025, a flood relief team from the Kharga sappers successfully rescued a bedridden woman suffering from a cardiac ailment in the flood-hit village of Samoval, near Ajnala, Amritsar district, Punjab. The Indian Army reported that the woman's critical medical condition made her unable to move, posing significant challenges for the rescue operation. Heavy rainfall across Punjab has significantly disrupted train services. The rail traffic in Punjab falls under the control of Northern Railway Zone. As per the release by Northern Railway, trains were either cancelled or short terminated following the damage due to heavy rains on Wednesday. The Haryana government has extended solidarity and financial support to flood-affected Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir, releasing Rs 5 crore each from the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. The assistance is aimed at providing immediate relief to affected families and strengthening ongoing rescue and rehabilitation efforts in the two states. In a breakthrough against narcotics trafficking, the Delhi Police Crime Branch has busted an international syndicate of drug suppliers, arresting 6 persons, including 2 Nigerian nationals and a woman from Delhi, Greater Noida and Bengaluru. The flood situation worsened significantly on Wednesday in Jammu and Kashmir, with nearly all the rivers and streams flowing above the flood mark, as Chief Minister Omar Abdullah chaired a meeting to assess the latest conditions across the UT. Weeks after a woman was strangled to death in Mainpuri, Uttar Pradesh, police have arrested the main accused in the case. As per reports, the accused Arun Rajput was arrested on Monday for the murder of the women. While some states raised concerns over possible revenue loss at the 56th meeting of the GST Council on Wednesday, new estimates suggest that the states will remain net gainers under the current GST framework even after a potential rejig in tax rates. German Foreign Minister Johann Wedeful on Wednesday welcomed Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call for a speedy peace agreement in Ukraine made during this recent meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in China's Tianjin, describing it as a significant development for Europe. The upcoming changes to the goods and services tax, likely to be announced on Thursday, should trigger a decisive consumption-led turn in India's growth cycle, a report said on Wednesday. Ferrari have revealed the special livery that Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton's SF25 will wear at this year's Italian Grand Prix to celebrate 50 years since Niki Lauda's championship-winning season. It also marks the first race at Monza for 7-time world champion Hamilton since joining the Scuderia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday highlighted an article by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, which states that in the coming decade, as India's semiconductor units attain scale and maturity, the nation is all set to emerge as a competitive hub for the entire semiconductor value chain. The BJP has intensified its attack on the Congress party on the issue of voter theft campaign after revealing Congress national spokesperson Pawan Khera's 2 voter IDs. The BJP on Wednesday targeted his wife, also a Congress leader, for also holding 2 active EPICs. Edward Price, a political economist and former head of economic policy in the British Consulate General in New York, has criticized the White House senior advisor Peter Navarro's tirade against India, calling it a shame. Actress Alia Bhatt has extended her prayers to all those affected by the floods in Punjab.